Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another pack with me. I look a little rough, and that's not only because I'm sick, but I think it's just also, I have been trying to get this intro filmed. I'm already in the US, so this is future me saying that you're about to see past me packing for the US. Yeah, it's been chaotic, but I'm here now, so this is future me. I'm also planning, well not planning, tomorrow I'm leaving on vacation with my family. So I'm sick, I have to pack, it's a lot going on. I'm not gonna pack or do another pack with me video. That's just gonna be too chaotic. So just take what you can get with me, I guess. I'm not feeling well. Anyway, so in this video, I just wanna share a few things. As you know, as I always say with these videos, my pack with me's are not the most aesthetically pleasing videos, and that's because my packing methods are strange and sometimes chaotic, so bear with me. Despite that, you still seem to really enjoy my pack with me's. There's some videos that always do incredibly well on my channel, so I just thought I might as well keep filming them for you. Also my flight is direct, and I'm not bringing a checked bag, which is huge for me because I always bring a checked bag, but this time I did a really good job. It was quite heavy, but I managed to pack everything in a carry-on, as you will see, as well as my personal item, which was my backpack. So yeah, I packed for not only North Carolina, which is where I am now, but also for our tropical vacation that we are about to go on. So it was kind of hard to pack for that, but I managed to pack mostly winter, fall pieces for when I'm here in North Carolina, because I already had some summer things here waiting for me. So it wasn't a huge deal, and to be honest, packing for this tropical vacation is going to be super easy as well, which most of it is already packed because I had to pack to come here. Anyway, that probably is super confusing, but I'm going to keep it a surprise until we get there, and my next video after this will be a vacation vlog. So really excited to take you along with me. It's going to be amazing, and I'm just really excited. So I wish Tom could be here, but again, he is still in the UK and will be for a little bit longer. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I know I look a little rough. But yeah, so hopefully I feel better for our trip, because I woke up yesterday and my throat felt strange. So I'm really hoping it doesn't get worse. I've been taking medicine, so yeah, wish me luck. But either way, I'm gonna do my best to enjoy this trip. But for now, let's go back to past me, and you will see me packing for the US. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So here is all of the makeup that I own. To be honest, this is what this is what I use most of the time. These are the things I plan to bring with me to the US. The rest, well, this is my maybe pile. Again, I'm gonna have to be careful with liquids because I am not bringing a checked bag. At least right now that's the plan, but we're gonna see if I stick with that. And then this is the no pile. I'm also trying to keep in mind for the seasons that I'm gonna be there is going to be pretty much winter. So I'm trying to keep in mind that I don't need a ton of summery makeup, but then again, the tropical vacation that I'll be going on requires a couple products that are slightly different and maybe a bit more bright in color. But I'm trying to just, you know, think of my everyday makeup and maybe choose a couple blushes, a couple lip products that are a bit more out there, but for the most part, stick with what I know and what I'm comfortable with. So for now, these are the Yes products. So of course, I need my Maybelline concealer, this Wet n Wild contour stick, my bronzer, a single eyeshadow that I've hit pan on, but I love it, another eyeshadow, powder. I've got quite a few lip products, but I love them all, so those are the lip products for now. I may have to add like a red for Christmas, but it's fine. I have a highlighter, eye primer, an eyeshadow palette, mascara, it's a blush, a single eyeshadow, blush highlight, another highlight, blush highlight, and my eye primer. So for now, those are the yeses. I may have to, again, change things up a little bit, but I do have to look at the maybe pile and decide from there. I think for me, the hardest part is that I can't bring too many liquids. Again, because I'm not checking a bag, at least right now I'm not. Liquids are going to be tough because I need to make sure I've got my skincare and like contact solution and that kind of thing first, and then makeup is probably less of a priority, although I don't want it to be, but it may have to be because I guess technically these things would be considered liquids, and I guess the eye primer would as well. So that's going to take up some space in my little bag that London Heathrow allows. So I'll go from there, but I'm going to now look at the maybes and decide what I want to bring, and maybe I'll swatch a few things as well. So I've swatched some lipsticks, some blush, some highlight, eyeshadow, you name it, I've swatched it. And I kind of feel like I've narrowed it down to all of this, which I know still kind of seems like a lot. These are still kind of maybes, ignore the swatches on my hand. I have to see what kind of room I have for more liquids, but for now, these are the liquids and the rest is all like solid and it's all makeup. So yeah, pretty happy with it. I know it's still probably a lot to some people, but to me, this is narrowed down quite well. So I think that's that. Now my issue is, where am I going to put it? Because I have this big makeup bag that I use like, I mean, to be honest, I don't use it a whole lot. Right now I'm in the UK and I use it to store my makeup. But hopefully once we feel settled, I will actually have a makeup like, I'll have somewhere more permanent to put my makeup. This is more of a travel case. I'll link anything I can below in this video as always. But yeah, this is just good for traveling really heavy. So if I'm checking a bag and I need to carry a ton of makeup with me, going across the ocean, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I don't need this as much anymore, so I need something a bit smaller. But I have other makeup bags, but none of them are big enough. I need something between this size and the size of my other ones. So I may have to split the makeup into two separate makeup bags, which I don't love the idea of, but you know what? If I have to do it, then I have to do it, but we will figure it out. So yep, this is the makeup that I will be bringing with me to the US. All right, so clearly a lot of the makeup fits in my gorgeous makeup bag. Kiss and Makeup, how cute is that? It's just the liquids that obviously can't go in there anyway, and then these really chunky products. And now we are moving on to hair. I almost said hair products. These are not hair products, these are hair accessories. So to be honest, I don't feel a need to bring a whole lot. I never do, because to be honest, if you know me, you know I'm not someone who tends to do a whole lot with my hair. I wish I could, but you know, I don't know if I don't have the patience or what it is, but I tend to keep my hair quite simple. But because I'm going to be there for the holidays, and we're going somewhere hot as well this month, I want to keep that in mind. So I think I'm definitely going to bring this red bow that I bought. I got this from like French Grey, and it was only a few pounds, and it's just adorable. So around the holidays, this will be perfect. I want to bring a claw clip. I don't think I'll need more than one, to be honest. So I might just bring the white one because it'll pretty much match everything, whereas brown and pink maybe won't. So I'll probably just bring this white one. They're from Anthropologie, by the way. It came in a set of 3 and I love them. So I'll probably just bring the white one. I'm going to start a little pile over here. I'm going to bring a little satin scrunchie as well, just because I sleep with a scrunchie in. And on my more casual days, I might wear one around the house. I also want to bring this adorable little claw clip that's got like seashells and a starfish on it. For the more tropical destination. I'll share that soon, but I like surprises. And then, I don't know, probably not much else. I mean, obviously some hair ties, I guess, in case I need them. I don't use ones like this very much anymore, though. And then, to be honest, that's probably it for my hair accessories. I don't really feel a need to bring much more. Okay, now we're moving on to some toiletries. and just like bathroom self-care products. So right here I've got my little headband. It's kind of dirty, so please ignore that, but I use this when I'm washing my face. I used to use it for when I was putting on my makeup, so it's got makeup stains on it, but it does the job. I've got some floss. I've got my razor, which obviously, because I'm not checking a bag, I cannot bring the blades, so I'm just going to bring the handle and buy some blades in the US. My contact lens case, hairbrush, Vaseline. I love this rosy tinted one. In here, I have to double check with the airline that I can bring these things, but there's a hair tie. I've got my tweezers. I have like little scissors to trim my eyebrows and a nail clipper, but again, if I can't bring those things, I will have to double check and I can buy them in the US. I've got deodorant. I have my cleanser, which actually I use the foaming face cleanser from CeraVe, so this is just empty. I'm going to put that in there. I've got my moisturizer, eye cream, my sunscreen, contact like eye drops, my Invisalign trays, my dry brush, my tongue scraper, and my toothbrush. And when it comes to electronics, obviously I'm bringing all the big things like my laptop, my phone, and my camera, which I'm using right now. And then I can't forget all of the cables, so I've got my laptop charger. I've got these adapters for the US because my laptop is clearly like a UK plug, and same with my camera actually. My camera, this charges the battery. Those I don't need. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bring all of these things, and I like to put those in this pouch right here. I forgot to mention I'll be bringing my phone charger as well, obviously, without this little adapter. I also almost forgot to talk about these things for my electronics. So obviously I'm bringing my AirPods. In here I've got all my things for like YouTube and stuff. So my SD card reader, this connects that, or pretty much anything to my laptop. I have this as well that connects all the things. My, what do you call this? My hard drive. So yeah, this I like to bring with me as well. It's got all my electronic essentials, and yeah, without these things, I wouldn't be able to get all my content onto my laptop, so it is essential for me. And I just have a couple other random things here, so like my vitamins. I'm bringing a few packs of this because I will be in the US for a while, so I can always buy different multivitamins in the US, but for now I bought a couple more of these that are already in my backpack. I have some probiotics as well, my glasses, and my sunglasses. I do have another pair of sunglasses, but honestly, again, with one carry-on, I need to really narrow it down, and these ones will just go with more. So those are just some random things that I also need to pack. If you know me, you know that I am very much into reading again, which makes me so happy. So these are 2 books that I bought for the trip. While I'm traveling on the plane to the US, I'm going to start with Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, and I'm really excited to read this. It sounded lovely, and the woman at Waterstones really sold it to me, but I remember seeing this on a stand at Waterstones maybe a couple months ago, and it was like one of their like top picks or something, and it seemed amazing, so I want to read that. And then of course, for my more tropical vacation this month, I will be bringing Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I'll probably just bring this book on the trip, and to be honest, again, I do tend to read quickly, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I don't want to rush it, because if I'm just bringing this one book, then obviously I want to make it last for the week that I'm going to be at that destination. But Book Lovers is an Emily Henry book, and I read Happy Place from her, and I want to read more books from her. So yeah, I plan to read them all, but for now, of all of the ones that I saw at Waterstones, this one sounded the most interesting to me, but I can't wait to read them all. But for now, these are the 2 books I bought for this trip. Now, when it comes to jewelry, you have seen this before. Pretty much the same is true for like anything in this video. You've seen it before. This is not new to me. This is a huge jewelry travel case that I got from Amazon. Again, I will link it below for you. I am a big jewelry girl who like cannot travel without all her jewelry. So I will be bringing like all of this with me. I did just narrow it down a little bit. I got, I have more in here. I'm not bringing any of that, but I have these little pouches for my jewelry. These are things I'm not bringing, and then I'm going to bring these in a separate little thing. Maybe I'll keep these with my hair accessories just to protect them. But yeah, I have a couple more summery pieces, like some seashell earrings for the tropical vacation, but the rest are pretty much things I would wear any time of year. So yeah, that is that. I love it though. It's honestly great. If you're a jewelry lover like me, you need this. I do have, I think I've got a smaller jewelry travel case or not. I can't remember. And to be honest, again, I've been storing my jewelry in here for the past year or so. Again, once we're more settled down, I will buy like a jewelry case for everything to live permanently. But yeah, these are just pieces I don't wear as often, and then these are, not that I wear these every day, but they're more my go-to pieces. So yeah, it's got all these slots for your necklaces. It even locks them in so that you don't have to, you know, have them kind of coming loose. And then you have these larger kind of pockets for big things like bracelets or watches or big earrings, and then they get a bit smaller, and these are mostly, I have a necklace here, a couple bracelets, but most of them are earrings. So that is all the jewelry I will be bringing. I'm going to put this in my carry-on bag right on top, so it's a bit more protected than it might be in my backpack. My backpack gets very full and very smushed, so I trust putting this in the carry-on a bit more. Another day and the packing continues, but this time I really need to get a move on. So I just filmed a few clips of kind of gathering all the things that I'm hoping to bring. But realistically, again, because I'm just planning to bring a carry-on, I probably won't be able to bring it all. But I separated it into kind of two piles. So again, I'm going somewhere more tropical and North Carolina. Now, you know, to be fair, North Carolina doesn't get incredibly cold in the winter. It's quite mild overall, but, you know, I have to be prepared. So this is kind of my pile of fall-winter stuff, including that. So yeah, there's a lot here. There are some things that I'd be fine to leave behind, but obviously I'd love to bring it all with me, but I can't. So that's my fall and winter stuff, and these are my spring, summer, tropical, beachy clothing things. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I've got a couple bathing suits here. I've got some shorts, tank tops, skirts, all that stuff. But again, I do have quite a few summery pieces back in North Carolina, so I could probably even leave some of these things behind. It's mostly the fall and winter stuff I want to focus on, so I think I'm going to have to narrow some things down and just see what fits in my suitcase. So wish me luck. It's time to get started. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, because not only do I need to have my clothing in here, I need to have things like electronics and makeup, possibly, and jewelry. I don't see this working, so I think I may have to leave some things behind, which I really want to cry about because I really want to bring all of it, but I just don't think it's gonna work. So I also didn't fit any chunky layers in here. I didn't even try. So yeah, I'm really gonna have to figure out what to do. Unless I'm just like rolling these things wrong. I think one thing that I've learned when it comes to packing, especially thicker items, is that sometimes instead of rolling them, I actually think folding them makes more sense. But I almost feel like folding them in a certain way actually makes more sense. So almost like, and I honestly don't know how to describe it, but I think basically if you have chunky or really like thick items that you're packing, I actually think like folding them very minimally makes more sense than rolling it up. I actually do think rolling it just takes up so much space. So it just depends on the material and how thick it is. But I may have to readjust and maybe take something out, which I'm really bummed about. But, you know, I really don't want to spend a fortune on a checked bag. I also do not have a checked bag. When I'm in the US, I am planning to buy a whole new luggage set. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this suitcase isn't even mine. I think I'm borrowing it from my family, and it's not that great to begin with. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy a nice luggage set when I'm in the US. If you have any recommendations on a brand or anything, please let me know, because yeah, I'll have a few months to kind of look into it, but I really do need a good luggage set with all the traveling that I do. Alright, so these are some summer pieces that I'm leaving behind. I'm quite sad about it, but you know, it's got to be done. So I'm just going to leave these things here. And the same is true for all of these things. They're all winter pieces that I just simply don't have the room for in my bag. And then these are a few last summer pieces as well that I need to put away. But yeah, that is that. And then I have my outfit here for my travel day. I've got just a black t-shirt, some black flare pants, and a cardigan. And that's that really. I think I managed to fit everything in my suitcase though. Now I just kind of want to do a little practice like zip up with all the things on top, so my electronics and my jewelry, just to see if it can zip up. I mean, to be honest, it does close pretty well as it is. I haven't tried zipping it yet, and these are like, I mean, this is like underwear and socks in here, but it's, you know, I've got a lot, so we'll see how it all works, but hopefully it'll be all right. Alright everyone, please ignore my old dirty suitcase. It's not mine. I'm officially all packed and ready to go. Gonna try not to cry, but it's always hard, especially, I don't know, goodbyes are never easy, and they never get easier for me. But you know what, I've been doing this over the past few years, back and forth, and at least I'm going home to my family for a bit, so you know, it's not all sad. Good things are going to come from it, like I said. And I'm excited to take you along on more US adventures, so keep an eye on my channel for lots more US content. Tom, I love you if you're watching this, and I'll see you soon. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I know it's not the most aesthetic video. It's not anything pretty, but this is just how I pack. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the US.